Hi guys, this is Neuser with another episode of Quick Tips, the series where I post short videos, each containing one tip that has helped me improve my game in Rainbow Six Siege. Today I'm going to talk about one thing I realized when I'm in a clutch as the last attacker on my team, something that you probably have realized as well. When you're the only attacker left, defenders tend to get very cocky and start rushing outside to get that last easy kill. And this is actually often your best chance of turning the game around. In this game, my team got killed pretty early and the defenders seemed to get pretty confident that we wouldn't even get inside the building. What I try to do in these situations is to find myself a spot where I know my back is safe and where I can move back and forth to cover different angles. These spots are often outside or at the edge of a building. Here I just happen to find myself in a perfect spot, but there are similar places outside the buildings in many maps, and up on balconies and roofs where you can jump in and out of windows and move around corners so you always have your back fairly covered. There are mainly two operators to be scared of in these situations, and those are Pulse and Caveira. Pulse, as he can wallbang you and also know when to push, and Caveira, as she can sneak up on you from behind thanks to her silent step. What I try to do here and in other similar situations is to keep moving back and forth while I listen carefully for footsteps and other noises that can alert me of defenders that are closing in. The best chance for the defenders to counter this is to coordinate an attack from multiple directions, but that is also quite hard if you keep repositioning. What is so interesting about this is that the defenders often keep coming, perhaps not as often in ranked, but it happens then too. Another thing that strikes me when I've analyzed these kinds of situations is when I'm successful in these clutches and when I'm not. Of course, one lucky headshot can make or break the round, but then luck and bad luck is a part of the game as well. This tactic, if you even can call it that, is quite similar to the use of cover when in a clutch as a defender, as it is hard to engage someone that quickly moves left and right around a bookshelf or whatever cover that might be, and luring the attackers to make a push instead of peeking. What's also interesting about this clip is what happens when I decide to move the fighting indoors as there's only one defender left. Instead of jumping out to my domain again, I stay indoors and reload in a quite sloppy way as I'm not in cover. Which is why I'm killed with ease by Pulse. So, to sum this up, when in a 1v3, 4 or 5 clutch as an attacker like this, fall back right away to a spot where your back is fairly safe and where you're not pushed into a corner you can't get out of. Somewhere where you can move left and right between different angles to engage rushing defenders that often will come hunting for you. A corner of a corridor, the balconies on border, above the press section stairs at plane, the cafeteria or the top floor on consulate. There are many places like this, and you will of course sometimes be at the wrong spot, but just that split-second decision to fall back right away can often change the game in my opinion. Unless you're out of time, of course, but this is not a do the impossible tip, just a reflection I've made concerning how a large majority of defenders act in these situations, which is something you can use to your advantage. So, that's about it for today, guys. What are your thoughts around these situations and the way the opposing team acts when you find yourself in a clutch like this as an attacker? Share your thoughts by leaving a comment below, and give me a thumbs up or down so I get some sort of feedback more than a view count, as I really want you to know how much it means to me to get that sort of feedback. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my future content. On Sunday, it's Battlefield 1 day with a new episode of Battle Orders, and until then, I will keep being Neuser. Hej då!